Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is a video instructions for the week of 5/11 through 5/15, and it also happens to be our last week of instruction. So this is the last chance for you to make up any points. There will be no new work next week since it's the last couple of days of school. So I want to go over this with you, and I want to see how many points are available. First things first, I updated grades for those of you who did work from last week. We did the T4ing of notes number 2 and T4ing of notes number 3. And then you had the quiz on notes 2 and 3. So ultimately, together, it was up to 180 points of extra credit that you could have got last week. All right, instructions to get the notes. This is only if you have not done this the last 2 weeks. If you already made a copy of your notes, like the list last week or the week before, you do not have to do this. This is only for people who have not done one, where you got to click on here for the unit. It opens up my set of notes for the entire unit, beginning to end. As you can see, it'll scroll through all the pages of notes, and you need to make a copy of it. All right, and the instructions how to make a copy of it go right here, and then you can proceed on to doing it for notes 4 and 5. All right, so this week your homework will be simple, very similar to last week. You will T4 notes 4, and you will T4 notes 5 right here. I haven't done the video yet for the video instructions yet, but I will by the end of the day. But the one for notes 4 is there already. As you can see, notes 4, video instructions is here, so you can watch the video because that's where the T4ing comes from. And then your assignment on Friday will be you will take your benchmark. It will be multiple choice, 25 questions. You'll have 20 minutes to complete it. It will be from, say, 12 to 4. All right, so you'll have 4 hours to get on there to be able to do your benchmark. I'll change that to 4 p.m. So the civil rights unit will be on notes number 1, the key terms, notes 2 and 3, the notes from last week, and notes 4 and 5 for this week. So basically your regular benchmark. The benchmark will be up to 120 points extra credit, and the T4 will be 60 each. So you have an opportunity for 240 extra credit points. That is a lot. So hopefully that is going to get you to the higher grade that you need. Now, in doing the notes number 4, a T4ing, just like last week. So you're going to click on the video. You watch the lecture video, and you will be doing the T4ing not from the notes themselves, so not from the notes, but from the video explanation. So when I look at your T4 comments, I want to see comments from the material I talked about on the video, not just from the notes. All right, your assignment is that you're T4ing notes number 4. You will do this by highlighting any word and right-clicking and writing comment, clicking on comment, and therefore writing your comments. Now, there is something that we need to change for this week. All right, and every single one of your comments must be complete sentences. A lot of people do not do that. All right, so when some of you made your comments for the notes 2 and 3, you may have noticed that your comments were bleeding onto the next page, as in you had so many comments for the first page of notes that the second page of notes had your comments. And then as you continued, you should have seen that, like when you were done with notes number 3, that you saw notes 4 next, but your comments of notes 3 kept on the right side. All right, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to click on the title of notes number 4 and hit enter and scroll notes 4 down to a new page where there is no comments on the right side. All right, and I made a quick video here that shows you what I'm talking about. All right, so I want you to watch that video. It's like 2 minutes long, and basically it's going to show you. It's just going to show you what I'm talking about, and then do the same thing for notes 5. So when it's time for me to read comments for notes 4, you have scrolled notes 4 down by hitting enter next to the title all the way down to a new page where the comments on the right side are of notes 4. They're not the leftover comments of notes 3. And again, watch the video where I explain to you exactly what I'm talking about and how you're supposed to do it. So you do the T4ing for notes 4, and then you do the T4ing for notes 5. Those are your 2 assignments between now and Thursday by 10 p.m. They must be linked again to my website under your name by 10 p.m. And then Friday, you have your your final exam, your benchmark. Notes 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 25 multiple choice questions on Friday. And I'll change this from 12 to 4, give you an extra hour to make sure you get it done. And last late work due this Friday, 5/15. All right. So if you're going to do any late work, and out of the late work, it's these 3 assignments basically. All right. All the extra credit assignments we are not going to redo. All right, so once again, your homework is T4 Notes 4 and Notes 5 on the notes packet that you already created or that you're going to create this week, and then take your benchmark on Friday. All right, that is it. If you have any questions, you could send me a remind or send me an email. Thank you guys.